السلام عليكم أيها الشعب السوري. هذا القصف الجديد على الغوطة. بنايات تهدم. المجرم بشارون والمجرم بوتين يقصفون ليل نهار الغوطة صار لهم 3 أيام. في دوما أغلبية الأطفال هم
Eastern Ghouta is surrounded by districts controlled by
الشرقية.
Bashar al-Assad's regime. The area is supposed to be a designated de-escalation zone.
وهي منطقة
But opposition activists
تخفيض
say
التصعيد.
Syrian forces have brought in reinforcements for a wider offensive
عصابات بشار وعصابات روسيا ما لهم أمان.
The United Nations has called for an immediate end to what it's described as the senseless human suffering in the besieged area.
اللهم ارحم الشهداء في سوريا.
To call for unimpeded access to Eastern Ghouta to provide medical supplies that will mean the difference between life and death for the very sick and injured, and for the immediate evacuation of urgent medical cases.
The UN says civilians in Syria are suffering through some of the worst fighting of the entire conflict in a siege that's been going on for 5 years now. Oscar Sabakti, TRT World.
Russia has admitted that several dozens of its citizens have been killed or wounded in recent battle in Syria. The foreign ministry
روسيا
says
تعترف بأن كثير من العصابات الروسية يقتلون في دير الزور في سوريا.
However, Moscow says no Russian regular troops were among the dead. Journalist Julia Lyubova has more on the story from Moscow.
The Russian Foreign Ministry admitted that several dozen Russian citizens and citizens of other former Soviet republics were killed or wounded in a recent battle in Syria. No date or location was given for that battle.
Russia admits dozens
Moscow insists that those fighters
of Russians
were
killed,
not
hundreds of
Russian
Russians killed in Syria.
and that no Russian military equipment was involved in the fighting. And the ministry
هذول تبع
also
شركة
said that
Vagnar.
the wounded Russian citizens
Vagnar fighters.
received help to
They belong to the
return
Russian
Russia,
oligarchs.
and there they received medical treatment. The ministry insists that those mercenaries traveled to Russia at their own will and for a variety of reasons, and the ministry didn't identify any of the dead or the injured by their names. So the foreign ministry's statement comes after several reports in the media.
US launched airstrikes in Deir ez-Zor.
There were reports that scores of Russian mercenaries were killed by a US-led coalition airstrike, and that incident took place in eastern Syria on 7th of February. Moscow initially dismissed those reports as classic disinformation.
So 6th of February, 350 were killed, and on the 13th of February, as well, 200 Russians were killed.
In that airstrike, appealed to the Kremlin to acknowledge their deaths, but Moscow insists that they were not Russian servicemen, and that they were there in Syria at their own will, for their own reasons, and of course the exact number of those who have died is unknown.
Vagnar mercenaries.
Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas has called for an international conference to deal with peace negotiations.